So I just got back from the doctor's office. It was actually at 11:50 a.m. is when the appointment was for the doctor. And as you know, guys, I've been sick. And basically, I got tested for strep, which came out negative, but they didn't have the materials for the COVID test. So they had to send it to a hospital, which means I won't get it until tomorrow. So I might have to skip school again just to make sure. Now, it's very unlikely that I actually have COVID. I'm going to leave that in. I'm not even going to edit that out. But here's the thing, though. It's unlikely. You know what I mean? It's very unlikely. But in case I do test positive, I'll have to quarantine. And I was told it depends on if you got the vaccine, which I have got the vaccine, how much you have to quarantine, as well as if you have to quarantine even if you tested negative, you have to quarantine if you were around people that you knew had it. Which I'm not around people that knew had it, so if I tested negative, I'd still have to start going to school. You know what I mean? But here's how, I guess I could just go ahead and tell the whole story of how the sickness went down. So, I went camping. This is the main reason I never uploaded. I'm gonna leave that in too. Just burped. The main reason I didn't upload throughout the weekend, usually I upload frequently. I mean, not every day, almost. You know what I mean? Sometimes and if I do upload one day, I probably upload multiple videos sometimes. But the whole weekend, I didn't upload anything, which is Labor Day weekend is what I'm talking about. The reason I never uploaded anything for Labor Day weekend is because I went camping, and the thing is, there's no Wi-Fi there. And obviously there was electricity, so I bought my computer because I have some Nintendo emulators, and I wanted to play some older Nintendo games with my cousins, so I bought my computer because obviously this isn't a camper. It's not like a campsite with a camper, which means your camper has electricity, so I can actually charge it. But I wouldn't have internet, and I also bought my Switch so I can play that offline, which I don't even have the online service in the first place. And my cousins also feel pretty sick, but here's the thing: they went ahead and went to school because they actually started feeling better, but I'm not. And this was the next day at school. All of a sudden, in the first period, I fell asleep in class, and the teacher woke me up. And as soon as I woke up, my throat was sore, and I just assumed, I was I was breathing in and out of my mouth, so that's probably why my throat was sore. But it was sore all day, and it was sore so bad. I was craving McDonald's, but I had to get a coffee with my McDonald's, because that's what I usually do when I have strep. If I want to eat something, I drink a hot cup of coffee, and that would actually stop the pain on your throat. Your throat not going to be sore, but it's only temporary, but it helps you eat, you know what I mean? So I recommend that if you have strep throat or your throat is sore. So yeah, anyways, that's what happened, and I ended up not going to school the next day because see, like that, I was coughing. I had a sore throat. I was getting a headache. I was not getting a fever, and there was a car passing by. I'm sorry about that. You know, I'm trying to film this outside in the car because there's so much noise in my house, and the problem is that my grandpa left the windows open in the car, so you can still hear the cars outside. But it's still better than going inside because there's so much noise inside. So it's still better than going inside. You just have to deal with a car every now and then. Well, I don't know if you would be able to hear it with the windows closed. It would probably be a faint noise. You know what I mean? You can probably hear, but it's better than the noise that's going to be in the house. So just bear with me when you hear a car. Okay, so I already forgot what part of the story I was in. Oh yeah, so yeah, I did not have a fever. A really, really, really bad stuff, congestion and everything, you know what I mean? Cough, sore throat, headaches. And my grandpa tried to call the doctor, and the night after school on Tuesday, I told some of my I told all that Nintendo fan, please do not ask him. it's something really personal, and I don't really want to let that out. It was a really personal, emotional situation that happened that same night. And that next day, I was so upset about it. At the same time, I was sick. And so I was off school that day, right? Maybe I should do story times more often, but I was off school that day, and we were trying to call the doctor's office, trying to get me an appointment. They had to schedule it to today. So, I'm feeling pretty sick, and then today I have to get another day off. I'm still pretty sick. I probably still have it, so whatever, you know what I mean? It was mainly because of my appointment, but I don't think I should be going back to school without doing that. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's what happened. That's when I went to the doctor's office today, and the reason we were gone for so long, the appointment was at 11:50. But also, where else did we go? We went to, right after that, we decided to go to McDonald's. And this lady was so nice, dude. I was pulling out money to pay for my food. And all of a sudden, she just comes up and like, I'll take his order. And it was this little nice old lady. And actually, she was about my height, which I think that usually happens when you get old. You start to shrink, at least from my understanding. I'm not really sure what happens. Excuse the cars. So yeah, so she paid with her own cash, and I gave her a hug and I told her God bless you, and she said God bless me, and that was just super nice. And she said that someone in front of her paid for her food, so she decided to return the favor, and that was just, man, that was really something. But what else happened? So after that, we went to CVS Pharmacy to pick up some medications, and I came back home, and this is where I decided I was going to film my video on, because remember I just posted a video saying, oh, sick update, I'm going to my doctor's appointment today, and I said, oh, I'll make a video when I get back, and actually, I just realized my classmates are not even off school yet. They'll be off school in like, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 minutes. 18 minutes till we off school. But I'm obviously sick, so I can't go to school. So yeah, I can't really think of anything else to talk about. So that's my commentary, my story time, I guess, and I hope you enjoyed. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video I make, I guess. Is that what every YouTuber says? I think every YouTuber says that. Maybe that's kind of a cringe statement, but I'll see you, okay? Just bye.